How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is RuffledRowlit, and welcome to a brand new video, guys. Today, your boy is ready, okay? Today, your boy is ready. I've got my, what the fuck do you call these things? Like, the things you slap little, like, weird insects with, right? I've got this thing here, because I'm ready to slap some shit, my boys. I'm ready to slap some shit, because, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some concrete information on our hands. We've got some concrete shit, boys, we're going to talk about today. But, you know, it's not a special day if I'm not joined by some other dum-dums. So joining me today are going to be two dum-dums, which, you know, you may know. One of them you may know from a previous video, the other one you may not know. But either way, I'm being joined by your boy, Memo. Say hello to the people, my dude.
Yo, guys, hope you all are having a great day.
No, I hope they're not having a great day. I hope you're having a fantastic day, dude. No, come on, man. Don't
okay.
gotta play with me here, man.
Good save. Good
Dude. You got it. And of course, I'm joined by your boy, Nightfall, as well. Say hello to the people, comrade.
Oh, what is up, guys? It's your boy, Nightfall.
Indeed. So, you guys can check them out in the links in the description down below if you want to. Give them some love. You know, Memo just started a channel recently, and, I mean... Well, Nightfall, I'm not sure how long you've had yours. But either way, check them out down below and give them some love. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we talking about today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we've got some stuff that I think is fantastic. It's essentially about Mewtwo, and you may have probably seen this. A million of you have sent me messages about this, wanting me to cover it, talk about it. Literally, so many of you sent this to me, and I'm just like, where do I even start with this? So, a new form of Mewtwo has showed up in Pokemon Go, which, honestly, you may think is not a big deal. But do remember, Meltan was leaked through Pokemon Go's, like, data. And the same thing's happening right now with Mewtwo, because there's a new form showing up, apparently. We're going to read an article here. We're going to discuss it. I'll also make sure, I'll also, like, share my screen here for you guys so you can see what I'm looking at, so it makes a bit more sense. Otherwise, you know, you might be a little confused. But, so yeah, we've got a few things to go through here. So let's jump over to the other screen. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the article right in front of us. It's a Spanish article on Central Pokemon. So if you guys want to read the article yourself, you can do that. But also, there is a post by Joe Merrick, which we're going to read a little bit later. We won't start with that first. We're just going to start with the actual article first. Go through that, discuss what it has there, and give our opinions and thoughts. You guys already know my opinion on this. If you know how I feel about, like, you know, Armored Evolutions, my feeling about that or the original rumor, I'm a little bit iffy about it. But let's get into the actual info here, shall we? So, new form of Mewtwo found in Pokemon Go data. The Mewtwo_A form would be on the way. Armored Mewtwo. So, of course, this is Spanish and is being translated into English, so do know it's going to be a little bit iffy for us to understand it. But either way, in the latest update of Pokemon Go, the mobile game, we have found data of a mysterious new form for the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo. Now, this would make sense, right? And also, I just realized something. I'm using my old camera. Sorry about that. The other one's just later. I forget to turn it off all the time. So, yeah, either way, where was I? Either way, here we go. So, the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo. Now, one quick thing, remember, we already have a rumor saying we're going to get Armored Evolutions. An Armored Pokemon that was, you know, suggested there was Armored Mewtwo. So, an Armored Mewtwo is also getting, like, you know, a reappearance in merchandise and all that sort of stuff very soon, due to the fact that the new Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, like, remake movie is coming out. I'm not sure if it's, like, a one-to-one remake, but it's basically a remake in general terms. So that's coming out, and they're going to include, you know, of course, Armored Mewtwo there. And there's a bunch of merchandise that's been coming out. You'll see that once we talk about the Joe Merrick tweet. So it wouldn't be surprising if this has more to do with that rather than the actual Sword and Shield related subject, which we're going to bring up here. So let's continue down the article. At the moment, all that is known is that the identifier of this form is Mewtwo_A, and it will have its form Mewtwo_A_intro and Mewtwo_A_normal, possibly for the animation of its transformation, alright? At the Pokemon Center, we had already reported that a new form of Mewtwo could be on its way to the games since December, but this is the biggest sign so far of a new form for the Legendary. And this is true, so I talked about this actually. I even talked about this because of, thanks to your home dog, Paul Ryan, actually, you know, that runs PokeShopper. He brought this up a long time ago. It's been a chunk of time since he brought this up, and this is something I've been waiting for a long time now, and honestly, this popping up right now is kind of intriguing. So, of course, they talked about this a chunk of time ago, saying a new form of Mewtwo could be on the track for the 8th generation. Rumors suggest that Mewtwo will have a new form, or a new related Pokemon, and there's, you know, a bunch of information, which we can read that later on if you guys want me to, you know, if you guys want to, you know, if we have any more conversation, talk about it in here. But either way, let's get back to the actual info here. So, next thing here, although we do not know anything about the Mewtwo, how Mewtwo will be it is speculated that the lyrics could come from Armored, so, or I guess they mean the letter, could come from the word Armored. Mewtwo's Armored's appearance of the first film, there will also be the 3D CG remake this year, which I already mentioned that. Could it mean that the more Pokemon will have Armored forms in the 8th generation? We'll see. So do remember, quick note here that I want to bring up before we start discussing this and you guys give your opinions on it. Do remember one thing, guys. Very important factor. We know for a fact that there was two rumors actually prior to Sword and Shield's reveal. Two rumors prior to that actually said that Armored Evolutions would be a thing. And Armored Evolutions have so many hints, right? There's so many hints towards Armored Evolutions. And of course, but then again, there's also the other subject line, which is that this could just be about the movie. This could literally just be a movie-related, event they're doing. But do note, if you think that they wouldn't do something like this early for like a Pokemon Go event and something like that, and it's not related to Generation 8, then stop in your tracks and remember one thing. Meltan was shown off and leaked through Pokemon Go way ahead of time. Do remember that. It was way ahead of time. Before Let's Go even came out, that was leaked, and it came out, and we knew about the fact that it was going to be coming in some shape or form. A brand new mythical Pokemon. So it wouldn't be surprising if Pokemon Go again featured a Pokemon that's like, kind of important, I guess, to some level, but that it would be revealed through Pokemon Go's, leak, so to say, and actually be featured in the game, because they're trying to connect it to the mobile market and the video game console market together of the Pokemon franchise. So wouldn't be surprising whatsoever. Now I want to ask you guys, because I have got my my opinion on what this could be. I've already kind of talked a little bit about it, but what do you two think this is about? Do you think this is basically it's like two-sided, right? Do you think this is related to Generation 8 Armored Evolutions, or do you think okay, I'm just gonna, well, not meant to be doing that.
Wow,
I'm not meant to be doing that. No, but one, do you think this is related to the movie? Or do you think this is related to Armored Evolutions that have been rumored? What do you think this relates to? Just give me a quick heads up. What do you guys think? So, let me know.
I personally think it will debunk the theory that Armored Evolutions will be a thing in Gen 8, because if you read closely, it says that it's a limited time event. And I don't think they would do a limited time event for something that would be in Sword and Shield, on release date like Munchlax or Torchic or something like that.
Wait, where does it say that it's a limited time event? Is that already a public information, or where's that been posted?
I mean, I saw that on Joe Merrick's tweet. If you look on
okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's good timing actually. We might as well read that. But yes, actually, wait. Quick opinion from you, man. What do you think about this?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
The thing is, I think it's a two-sided coin, as you said. It could be both things, but I don't know if it's a limited time thing. That probably changes everything.
Yeah, that's true. Because it could be movie related. It's more likely to be movie related at that point. That's very, very likely. So yeah, let's read the actual.
And I really doubt that we will get any information from Pokemon Sword and Shield from data mining of Pokemon Go. I'm not.
Well, we didn't
sure
think we were gonna get info for Let's Go through through Pokemon Go data mining. We did though, but the thing is, you got to remember, right? Things are shifting within how we receive information. Things are shifting around all the time.
Yeah, no doubt.
So it's hard to tell, but. Either way, so, and this is what Joe Merrick tweeted, and we'll read through the tweet. So, so Mewtwo_A has been found under the form list in Pokemon Go's latest APK. So, yeah, it's literally under the form list. So, it's Mewtwo_A. It's Armored Mewtwo, let's be honest. It's literally in the name. I think it's guaranteed.
Obviously.
Yeah. Maybe we're getting a Go tie-in with this year's movie's Armored Mewtwo. Lots of merchandise is listing Armored Mewtwo for the movie Afterfall. Distributors for Let's Go for the movie start Saturday. And then he goes down here and actually saw this, because there's already there's a bunch of this merchandise stuff that popped up. Thanks to your boy Paul Ryan as well, because he brought this up, and you got these question marks right here, which are the essentially the armored forms, because here you got these two, these are evolved. Right, but then over here it's gonna have the armored form, I would assume. And you can see more stuff here. It's now designing, which means it's in development. They haven't made one yet. Here again another question mark. Basically, that's what the Armored Mewtwo merch would be. And what he mentions here as well is that Armored Mewtwo was recently trademarked in Japan with the intent to be used in various bits of merchandise tied in with the movie. First time we saw merchandising listings of Armored Mewtwo was February 14th, which I remember when that happened. It's unclear exactly why it's being hidden, considering it's a remake. And then he continues on down here saying that it's possible they just don't want to showcase it yet for the wider audience. However, logically, at this time, we can conclude it's this Armored Mewtwo. If it was anything completely brand new, they'd likely have hidden the name as well. We'll probably get a new trailer soon for the movie. So yeah, it would make sense. It's this would make sense to be, how would I put this, movie related. It makes sense, right?
Yes.
What's up?
The thing I'm thinking about is we've already seen Armored Mewtwo. We already seen.
Yeah.
But why do they put question marks and stuff like that? Are they doing something else?
Well,
with
they
it?
always do that.
Something
They
extra?
always do that when it comes to merchandise. They're
Okay.
very like that's kind of like a very like Japanese thing. They tend to do that a lot with merchandising. They hide it like that. Because they put a lot of like value upon that sort of stuff, you know what I mean?
Okay. I
So
see.
but I mean, it's really like 50-50. I think Paul Ryan will probably know the best about this because he handles merchandise all the time. But I think what Joe kind of mentions is that I think he's right. He could be right about the fact that this is mainly just movie related. And I think movie related is what it's more likely to be rather than like Sword and Shield related. Like in all fairness, right? If you if you look at it objectively, it feels like it's more movie related than anything because the movie's coming out in like what, June? It's coming out in June. You know what I mean? And this is going to be a limited time event in the next, like, not too long from now. Actually, did he mention, like, that it's going to be a limited event? Because I don't see that mentioned anywhere here.
My friend sent me something, but I can't find it on the DMs. Maybe that was just me.
Well, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. By the way, so if it is a limited time event, then it would make sense that it would not, it would only show up during the movie's, like, promotional cycle and, while the movie's in theaters in Japan and then stop, you know what I mean? Because what's the point of having it any further than that unless it's going to reappear again, you know what I mean? If we assume that is what's going on. So, I don't know. I mean, I'd love to know in the comment section down below, ladies and gentlemen, do you think this is, like, anything related to, Sword and Shield? Or do you think this is only, like, a movie-related thing? Because I think it's more likely to be only a movie-related thing. You know what I mean? Because I still think, like, I've already said this before, but I don't believe the Armored Evolution rumor, as much as it, like, seems realistic, based on a lot of the information we've seen, as much as it feels realistic, right? I just don't think it's real, though, anyway. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I wonder, would they really do Armored Evolutions as the new gimmick? It just...
I
agree.
I don't know. I mean, they could, but it's just I don't know. I'm really torn on the subject. I'm gonna be honest.
We already got Mega Evolutions as the gimmick. Like,
and people want more Mega Evolutions.
Everyone loves. They love the Mega Evolutions.
Exactly. Like, Megas are super popular.
And you're gonna tell me that they're not gonna do anything with regional forms when we only have what, 20 from Kanto Pokemon? Like, they definitely branch out.
They did that mostly because of the celebration for, Generation 1. There's been, there was, the 20-year celebration for Pokemon. That's why they did the Alola forms of only Kanto Pokemon. Really? Yeah, but, I mean, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't want to bring it back, because, like, look at this, right? And this is coming from Paul Ryan, because he said this, that Vulpix, Alolan Vulpix, like, was one of the most amazing merchandise, like, things they ever done in, in Japan, or just, like, across the board when it comes to merchandise, because it sold so much. Alolan Vulpix. Just think about that, right?
Yeah,
that makes
cute.
sense.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah, but I know, but like it sold so much, man. It made them a ton of money for like the the merchandising people. Like it made them tons of cash. So it would make 100% sense to want to do more Pokemon like that and try out the waters. You know what I mean? It's literally the easiest form of making new Pokemon is like taking an existing Pokemon and just changing its coat of paint. Like it's literally like, dude, it's like killing a fly. It's that easy. Like, oh, look at fly, bam, money. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. Like literally,
it's like a type swap.
It is super easy. It's so simple. Like, just straight up, man. No hassle whatsoever, man. No joke, though. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know your opinions in the comment section down below. Do you think this is Sword and Shield related? Or do you think this is literally just movie related? It's literally two coins. It's one coin, two sides. Which one's is it gonna land on, though? I think it's more likely to be the movie related thing. Honestly, I think it's more likely to be movie related rather than being, like, related to anything like, like Sword and Shield. I'm gonna be honest. That's just how I feel. But, yeah, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? And also, make sure you drop a like down below, subscribe for future videos. And also, ladies and gentlemen, do your home dog a little bit of a, favor and check out our shirts, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get one. They're linked down below as per usual. But, yeah, they're going to be up for a while, so feel free if you want to get one. Feel free to do so. Links down below. Thanks so much for watching. Your boys, peace and out. Have a great day and have a great night wherever you are in the world. It's literally 2 in the morning here. Peace.